guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do these super cute autumn fall nails. It's finally September, which means it's almost fall, and it's actually kind of cloudy today outside in Tokyo. Fall is definitely my favorite season just because I'm obsessed with the color palette. I'm obsessed with the weather and the temperature, and it just makes me feel so cozy inside. So I'm actually gonna go crazy with all the autumn nails this year. As the first video on autumn nails this year, I wanted to do a beginner friendly video. I started doing my nails ever since I was maybe 12 or 13 years old, but I started doing gel X nails maybe about 3 years ago, and I love gel X nails. I used to do dip nails, but that used to just be too time consuming and they wouldn't last. So that's why I got into gel X nails. For those of you who are just beginners and don't really know how to do gel X nails, I'll teach you guys everything that you need to know to get started and everything you need. And I just wanted to mention that there are tons of beginner nail kits on Amazon. That's how I started. They're really affordable. They're maybe about $20 to $30, and you can get different colors and nail files, curing lamps, extensions. There's a lot of beginner kits, so I'm gonna link some of them on my Amazon storefront so you guys can check that out. And I have tons of products that I love on my Amazon storefront as well, so don't forget to check that out. So yeah, let's get into the video. This is the look that we're doing today, so I'm already obsessed with the color palette. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, and without further ado, let's get into the tutorial. I'm going to start by removing my old nails. I've had these on for maybe a week and a half, and my cuticles are in desperate need of help. And also these two came off already. Since I'm using a peel-off base coat, my nails don't last as long. Since I started using the Jello peel-off base coat, it's been so much easier to remove my nails. The process of removing them is so quick. I'm going to show you guys how I remove them. I once made a YouTube short on how I remove my nails, and everyone was confused why I was just ripping my nails off, but there's actually a way to do this, so I'm gonna show you guys. The base coat that I used is this Jello peel-off base coat, and it also comes with this peel-off base gel nail remover, which is a type of oil. Before I remove my nails, I'm just going to lay down a paper towel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the oil all around my nail, around the cuticle as well. And I'm pretty sure that you can do this step with a cuticle oil as well. Any type of oil works when you have a peel-off base coat. So I'm gonna apply it around my nail, and I'm gonna leave that for maybe a minute or two. You're gonna start slowly lifting the sides and seeing if you can kind of go in between the nail and the extension. And I can immediately tell it's already soft and about to pop off. And don't worry, my nail is not damaged. If you do this process slowly, it'll just pop off, and this is just the peel-off base coat here. Now that all my nails came off, I'm going in with a softer file and just gently filing off what's left on my nails. Now I'm going to spray some alcohol mixed with water, and I'm going to sanitize everything so that all the dust and dirt are rubbed off. I'm going to use a lint pad like this. I really recommend using a lint pad instead of any cotton products like a cotton pad. I feel like they tend to stick on your nail and just leave a lot of hair and fuzz on the nail, which makes it really hard to work with. So I really love these lint pads. These are how my nails look like. I'm gonna go into cuticle care, and make sure you buff your nail as well. Using a tool like this, I'm going to gently push back my cuticles. And if you guys need a cuticle softener, you can use that as well and scrape all the dead skin off that's stuck on the nail plate. Now I'm going to go in with this cotton stick. I dipped it in some alcohol, and I'm gonna go around my cuticle and clean it up. Now both of my hands are ready for nail application, and I'm gonna go in with nail dehydrator. You can also use acetone, pure acetone and alcohol instead of using these dehydrators. Anything really works. Applying dehydrator is really good for if you want your nails to last over a month, because it removes all the oils that are usually stuck on your nail, and it just gets rid of everything that's gonna get in the way of the glue sticking to the extension. First, we're going to pick out the sizes for your nail. Make sure that the tips fit sidewall to sidewall, and if it doesn't, choose the bigger one and then file down the sides so it fits your nail perfectly. I think this one's a little too big for me. It's touching my skin on both sides, so I'm gonna go for number 2. Before I file down my extensions, I'm going to go in with the peel off base coat and apply a thin layer of that on all my nails. If you guys want your nails to last over a month, skip this step and apply a layer of nail glue instead. I'm doing this because I want to protect my natural nail, and I do nails on a regular, so I don't want to be wasting time removing every set. So that's why I use a peel off base coat, and it's honestly really helped with my nail health overall. My nails have been so much healthier since I started using a peel off base coat. So I do recommend getting a base coat if you guys want to protect your natural nails. So I'm going to cure that for about 60 seconds. To start filing these extensions, and I'm going to show you guys a hack on how to make your nails last over a month. This step is probably the most important step in this whole procedure of applying nails. So you can do this step with a regular nail file, but since that takes a little bit more time, I'm going to use my e-file and show you guys. I'm going to use my ceramic bit, and I'm going to grab this bit. If you don't have an e-file, you guys can also do this with a regular nail file. What I'm doing is I'm buffing the inside of the extension so it grabs onto your natural nail stronger. Now that I've filed every extension, I'm gonna go in and use this gooseneck lamp to apply my extensions. I'm gonna use the Modelones nail glue and I'll show you guys how to apply them. So I'm gonna apply just a coat of nail glue all around the area that's gonna be applied. And after doing that, I'm gonna leave a little bit of glue on the tip. Push it down very slowly. And now I'm putting it into the big light for maybe about 15 seconds just to make sure that it's all cured, and then I'm going to move on to the next nail. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to apply a thin coat of it all over the area that's going to be applied, and then leave a bunch of glue on the tip. Like that. Don't put too much, calculate how much you're gonna need depending on the shape of your nail. And I'm gonna push it down slowly, making sure that it's covering everything, and then cure it. Now I'm gonna put that into the big light for 15 seconds. I've applied the extensions on my left hand as well, so now I'm going to start filing and shaping my nail. Even though they're already in such a perfect almond shape, it's a little bit sharp on the tip and edges, so I'm going to file that. And I'm going to file this part as well so that it's all seamlessly blended in together. I'm gonna grab a buffer and just buff everything. Everything is buffed. I'm gonna go in with my alcohol again and just sanitize everything and wipe it down with a lint pad. Before I go into starting with the designs, I'm going to wear my protective gloves to protect my hands from the UV light. I feel like the UV lamp can really dehydrate and age your hands, and to prevent that, you should wear a protective glove like this. I really recommend it if you don't want wrinkly hands in like a few years. Today I'm going to be using the Modelones base coat and top coat, and I haven't opened it yet, so let's see. This is the base coat and this is the top coat. Starting off with the base coat, I'm going to apply a thin layer all over my nail plate. Try to go as far back as possible without touching your cuticle. I'm going to quickly cure my thumb so it doesn't drip on the side. Before curing that, I like to go in with this kind of tool and go all around my cuticle and the edges and clean up a little bit just to make sure that it doesn't look messy. And then I'm gonna put it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Now I'm going to put on the base for the French nail design. I'm gonna go with this pink just because I'm gonna go in with a milky white color for the second layer of base. So I'm gonna try this one out. So now that I've cured that for 60 seconds, I'm going in with a second layer, but I'm gonna choose a different color, which is gonna be this milky white. And I usually use this after the first coat of a pink color because I want to kind of smoothen out the color or kind of dilute it. I'm going to cure that for 60 seconds. I just recently received these colors from Modelones, which I am so obsessed with. I'm going to show you guys these colors. I'll be using some of these colors to do the Frenchie. This one is called Rich Girl Retro, and I'll show you guys the colors real quick. These are the colors that are in here. It looks like an eyeshadow palette. These are the colors. I'm so obsessed with this color. The second one is called Pretty Unique One. The color palette is like this, and inside, right away, I think I'm gonna use these two colors because we're going for an autumn look, which means earth tones. So I'm gonna be definitely using this brown and this grayish nude cream color. By the way, they even come with brush, so it's super cute. The last one is called Color Confidence. This is probably one of my favorites. They have such beautiful colors. I'm thinking of using this red or brownish red and this green. On this finger, I'm gonna do the brown shade. So I'm gonna start from the edges. One trick that I'm gonna tell you guys is if you're not so good at doing French nail designs, then I recommend moving this finger instead of more the brush, just so it can make it easier to draw the lines. I do this especially when I'm doing my left hand. Instead of moving the brush, I kind of move my finger instead. Using a stick lamp like this, I'm gonna cure that for about 20 to 30 seconds and then apply another layer. Now I'm gonna do the next color, which is this cream color. You can't really tell the color difference from here, but I think with the second coat it might show better. I'm gonna cure that quickly. For the fourth color, I kind of feel like doing this mustard orange because it just looks so fall. So I think I'm gonna do this for my fourth color instead of this red one. Now for the thumb, I'm not really sure what color I should do, but I'm kind of leaning more towards this color. So I think I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna go in with top coat, but I'm also gonna be building the apex while I'm doing that, which I'm going to show you. I like it when my nails are a bit more 3D, like as in more volume when they're thicker. I just feel like they look nicer and more professionally done when there's more volume to it. First, you're gonna apply a very thin layer. This is called a slip layer. Quickly clean up the sides, and without curing that layer, I'm gonna apply more top coat. I'm gonna grab a bunch of top coat and put it on the center of your nail, around here. And then I'm gonna flip my hand so that gravity helps me. I'm gonna flip it back over, and you kind of have that apex built. And then quickly cure it in the big lamp. See how the apex is built? That's what I kind of like. So I'm gonna do that on all of my fingers. First, I'm going to apply a thin layer. I'm gonna clean up the edges. I'm gonna grab a bunch of top coat and put it at the center where the apex is and flip it for about maybe 4 seconds. And then yeah, I'm gonna put it in the lamp. I've done the same design with my right hand, but I kind of switched up the colors a bit. Now that I've washed my hands, I'm gonna go into moisturizing my hands and cuticles. This is one of the most important steps after doing your nails. Since we're using a lot of chemicals like alcohol and acetone when doing our nails and hands can be very dehydrated by the end of it. So it's really important to moisturize your hands and cuticles after doing your nails. I love this hand cream. It's probably one of my favorite lotions and hand cream to use on my hands. If you guys don't have cuticle oil, you can also use shea butter, coconut oil, olive oil. Any kind of oils are really healthy for your cuticles, so you don't need to buy any overpriced cuticle oil. You can use anything you have at home. I recommend coconut oil, even though they can get greasy. So that's the end of this tutorial. After you've moisturized and put cuticle oil, you're finished. Make sure that you do this once a day or about a week after you do your nails, just to keep them moisturized and looking healthy, and just take care of your hands. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more autumn nail videos.